Third round matches at the 2013 Morgan Cup are about to begin. That means Sunday singles. In match number 1, first off the tee, from Ohio, Jeremiah Taylor, otherwise known as the Bullfrog. Next on the tee, from Georgia, Jonathan Taylor.
Don't know if you guys can see it or not, but there is the gator. His head's sticking out at the par 3 third at True Blue, the one we've been talking about.
Match number 2, first on the tee, from Barrie, Ontario, Canada, Thane Moyles. Next on the tee, from Houston, Texas, Tim Dotson.
Here at True Blue Golf Club, Sunday singles. First group off was Jeremiah Taylor versus Jonathan Taylor. And then we have Thane Moyles versus Triple Bogey Tim. So Bullfrog versus JT723 and Triple Bogey Tim versus Thaner21. Everybody had a very good drive off the first tee. Thane had an absolute bomb into this par 5. We're playing a little bit different set of tees today than what we played in Saturday Scramble. Pins also in a front position versus a back position it was in the other day. So Thane's going to probably have maybe 175 to 180 yards into the green. So he's going to definitely probably attack his pin in two. Give himself a big advantage off the bat. They come out just a little bit short in camera left, so be curious to see what kind of lie he's got, because there is a bunker that fronts this green along with a little creek as well.
Match number 3 in Sunday singles. First on the tee, Zach Lambrecht. Next on the tee, from North Carolina, Jarrett Callaway. Match number 4 in Sunday singles. On the tee, Gordon Bardak from California.
There you go.
Next on the tee, from Tennessee, Wade Williams.
Wade's World. All this living.
Game on.
Yes, sir.
JT's putt now. Number 2 at True Blue. This is to win the hole. Gotta go. Very good putt, just burned the left edge. Alright, it's an early knee knocker here for Bullfrog. It's a pretty important putt. Leaves it a bit short, and JT's gonna have a chance to win the hole and square the match. Four feet for JT. Puts it in, wins the hole and squares the match. We're at number 2 here at True Blue. This is triple bogey Tim. Very good play from there. It's a tap in for him.
True Blue hole. Ready to roll the attempt from just off the green. So just to the high side. We have one tee for about 4 feet off the green. This is the same putt that the previous group had. So they came through. An excellent effort. It was about a foot short.
Which way you need me to mark?
About 2.5 feet shorter. So. Now Lambro. About a 22, 23 footer. The same one that Tim had with his putt first of all.
Yeah, I knew it was. Hey, don't come up short, right?
Yeah.
White Rhino. About 18 feet back up the hill. Just to the left side. It was about a foot and a half. Putt's been conceded. From about 6 feet, runs it right in.
Match 5 in Sunday singles at the 2013 Morgan Cup is about to begin. First on the tee, from Ohio, by way of Ontario, Canada, Dan Edwards. Next on the tee, from Cork, Ireland, David Kelly.
There it is.
Match 6 at the 2013 Morgan Cup. First on the tee, from Nebraska, Kyle Hirschberger. Next on the tee, from Pennsylvania, Brad Mealy.
Put a nail in it, Brad.
On the fourth hole, True Blue Sunday singles. GT 723, this is third shot. Sit. Oh, for just a little hot and all spin there. Wow. Roll that about 30, 35 feet. A tricky putt coming back. And full front. It's actually going to putt his.
Go in the
Down
hole.
green.
Go in the
It's gotta
hole.
get
Go
you
in the
into
hole.
lane.
Nice
Runs
shot.
just by.
Get it. Good putt, Froggy.
See, the guy that hits it has to yell. It just didn't work that time.
You pull it, Frog?
Yeah.
John's got about a 35 footer here. That's probably got a good read on it when it ran by the hole on its chip. Definitely gonna fall down towards the water. Probably gonna be about 3 or 4 feet with a break. His left or right. Just a little short of myself, about 18 inches there.
No.
You know what, buddy? Go ahead. You got the That's your par putt, right?
Yeah, this is for par.
Okay, then we're good.
You're good?
Yep.
Okay.
That's my bogey.
But hole, you can
Okay.
see. Alright, guys, we're gonna get some interviews here real quick before everybody runs off.
Yeah.
Alright, guys, where you guys at in your match here?
Me?
Yeah, we're up. He's up one. Right after 4 holes.
Mhm.
It's going pretty good.
I mean,
He hits the ball pretty good for a twerp, but
thanks. I mean, a lot of early nerves, obviously for both of us, and I mean, it's been a well fought match so far. I mean, I'm excited to see how far it goes and what kind of match I face.
Cool. Fantastic.
Thank you.
TBT, Thaner, where we standing at in the match? And
Yeah, he's 2 up.
Lost first hole and won the next few. So it's been a so far so good.
So
We're having
far, so
fun.
good. Yeah.
Cool.
Having a good time.
Awesome. That's what's most important.
Yeah.
Hit them well, guys.
Thanks.
1 tee on the tee box at the par 3 third at True Blue. We carry water the whole way. It's on a good line. Very good ball there. See, he's got about 20 feet, 15, 20 feet for his birdie. Lambro on the tee now, the par 3 third at True Blue. Got there. Good ball. He'll have that for birdie.
Match number 7 in Sunday singles at the 2013 Morgan Cup. First on the tee, from Ohio, Mike Dean. Next on the tee, from North Carolina, Anthony Mattia.
Come on, Ant.
Match 8, first on the tee, from Minnesota, Eric Dockin. Next on the tee, Dan Dalek from Ohio.
Lambro's birdie attempt. The par 3 third at True Blue. A good lag from there. About 4 feet for his par. 1 tee now to take the hole with a birdie. A little bit high. I'll have about 3 feet there. Alright, we're just off the 3rd green at True Blue with Wade's World and White Rhino. Wade, I told all of THP when you were about to hit that bunker shot that there's a huge gator in that pond. But I didn't tell you because I figured you'd probably be thinking about it when it happened.
Well, you know, I didn't hit it very well, but I don't think I can blame the gator. So, you know, but probably glad I didn't know about it.
Is the gator more scary, or is the White Rhino standing next to you scarier?
I tell you what, White Rhino's bringing it, man. He hit a shot on 2 that he was in jail, and he knocked it to about 10 feet, and he's playing well.
All right, thanks, guys. Good.
Match 9, Sunday Singles 2013 Morgan Cup. First on the tee from Indiana, Brad Heil. Next on the tee from North Carolina, Derek Hill.
Go get him, Derek.
Mike Dean now from the drop zone at the par 3 third at True Blue. Seen 2 people hit that putt so far. Nailed it. Mike Dean drops it from the drop zone.
Match number 10, Sunday Singles 2013 Morgan Cup. First on the tee from Helsinki, Finland, Henry Savalainen. Next on the tee, from Pennsylvania, Andrew Rebuck.
Go, Buck. Let's go, Hammer Time.
THP, we're here with Mike Dean, who just holed it from the drop zone on the par 3 third. Tell us about that.
Yorker put his tee ball in the water, so he had to drop him up there and put his shot close, so I gave it to him, and I managed to hit my second into the water, so pretty much had to drop the bomb or give up the hole to him, and had the line the whole way and had a lot of gas on it, hit the back of the cup and dropped in, so I'll take that half any day of the week.
What's the score in your match right now?
I am 1 up through
All right.
whatever.
All right, thanks. Good. Ari Dolphins birdie opportunity at the par 3 third. True Blue. It's got a lot of break to it. And it'll have about 4 feet for par. Good.
All right, we're greenside here, True Blue, hole 4, with How's It and DDXU. Guys, where we standing in the match, and how's the match going so far?
Match is going okay. I'm 2 down. Eric's playing really well. Made a few mental mistakes. Just pumped 2 in the water here. So Eric been solid all day. So I'm gonna have to fight back here.
Yeah, it's a tough hole, and the shot can be deceiving. I mean, you think it's a decent yardage to get over that water, but the wind comes over these trees, and it's brutal. I made the same mistake last year, and this year I played it a bit safer, and it worked out. But a long way to go. It's a lot of fun out here, though.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks.
All right, and the other twosome in this 4-ball, it's going to be Yorkham and Mike Dean, 441. Guys, where we standing in the match, and what's the score?
Right now I'm 2 down to Mike. Mike's hitting all the shots he needs to hit right now, and I'm not. Hopefully I can get my swing back in the groove and give a challenge to this guy a little bit.
It's been a grind so far. Got lucky on a couple shots, a couple good up and downs that I'll take any day of the week. And I golfed with this guy yesterday, so I know what he's capable of, and it's going to be a tough match.
Now, I know you guys played in the the alternate shot, or not alternate shot, but the scramble in the morning. I know, Mike, you kind of came through there in a clutch. Is that carrying over in your play any of the day?
A little bit. I made a lot of putts yesterday. I also missed a lot that were really close. And today I've had a couple good putts, a couple bad. So just different day, different match, but still having a good time out here.
Cool. All right, thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Nice job kicking.
Match number 11, Sunday Singles, 2013 Morgan Cup. First on the tee from Texas, Michael Cook. Next on the tee, from Washington, Jeff Connor. Match number 12, 2013 Morgan Cup, from Massachusetts, Amal Yajnik.
All right, Ari.
Come on, head up.
Come on, baby. Get into one, baby.
Next on the tee, from Florida, Austin Wade.
This is Michael Ward reporting from the final round of the 2013 Morgan Cup. We're on the 7th hole, a short par 3 where most players are going to be coming in with shorter irons into this green. The cool thing about this green, especially with this pin placement, is there is a slope here that the players who can generate a little bit more spin can use to their advantage. It's a little wet out right now, so that should help increase spin. But if a player can throw it up as high as that fringe, that ball should, with a little bit of spin, should trickle back down towards this pin location. The bigger problem here, though, is, again, distance control. If you miss short right, you're going to be short-sided with a very tall bunker face, and you could have a lot of trouble getting the ball out, yet alone close to the hole. If you go long on this green and completely overclub it, there's a massive slope there, and you're looking at a putt of at least 100 feet back towards this pin placement. Going left won't be that bad. It's still with that slope there. You can throw it high and use the slope to your advantage, or depending on the player, you could be stuck with a longer par putt. This is Michael Ward reporting from the 2013 Morgan Cup. 7th hole here at the final round at True Blue for the 2013 Morgan Cup. First on the tee is JT. It's a short par 3. JT probably has no more than a wedge or 9-iron in hand, depending on what he wants to do. This is a very accessible hole location, especially for the higher spin player, which Jonathan tends to be. One last waggle. Let's look. Pulls the trigger, ball high in the air, playing with a little bit of a fade, going straight at it. Just needs to go about a yard. Oh, he needs to go a little bit more than that to catch that slope. He's just short-sided right. One little notice on this green, the fringe short of the green is very sticky, and it's also wet because it's still early in the morning, so that's not going to be an easy shot for him to have. Second to hit, looks like it's going to be Bullfrog. Aim right at us. A little bit of a pull, high in the air. It's going to miss left, about hole high, but it stopped right there. It's going to be a straightforward pitch shot from there. Next to hit looks like it's going to be Thainer. Knowing Thainer, this can't be more than a wedge. Down and through with this ball. About a mid-trajectory with a pretty little fade going out. Looks like he's going to land just a little bit short. Oh, caught that slope. Oh, and stopped right there. Look how much spin he put on that E6 right there. That's going to be a great shot. Probably no more than 6 feet for birdie. And last but not least to hit, it's going to be White Rhino. Is that triple bogey, Tim? I'm so sorry, Tim. Triple bogey Tim on the tee. Ball in the air. A lot higher than everyone else seems to have been, with a little bit of a draw. Looks like it's going to be a pretty good shot. Lands just short and stops right there. It's going to have an uphill putt of about 8 or 9 feet for birdie.
Match number 13, Sunday singles. First on the tee from Massachusetts, Tim Cowett.
Tim. Put a nail in it, brother.
Next on the tee, from Florida, Freddie Kong.
Ready!
Match number 14 in Sunday singles. First on the tee from Pennsylvania, Tyler Nolan.
Come on, King. Come on, buddy. Yes, sir.
Next on the tee, from Texas, Nathan Webb.
Come on, Nate. Get it, Nate. Come on, Nate. Come on, Nate. Play again, Nate. Come on, Nate.
With the 7th hole here at True Blue. Bill Frog here's got about a 12, 13-foot par putt. He's currently 3 down in his match. He's going into the back 9. He'd probably love to go all square going on a 10. This is a must-make putt. JT didn't hit the best bunker shot either, so he's still in this hole if he can make this putt. Good news for him is his putt's pretty straight. The hill might have a little bit of movement from right to left for him. It just kind of depends on how hard he hits it. Strikes a putt. I didn't have any break in it. Didn't have any break. That's going to be a bogey for him. And now up to hit. It's going to be JT for It's a long par putt. Probably about 11 or 12 feet. Putt should move right to left because it's slope. Plays right at it low all the way. Didn't even play enough break. And that's no gimme right there. That putt seems to have rolled out about 4 feet. Jeremiah's being stingy on it. I don't blame him being 3 down. I'd probably make him putt that out too.
Here you think? It's me, isn't it? Yep.
Triple bogey Tim hit a fantastic shot just below the hole. His putt should be very straight up the hill. He's going to put some pace on it. He's going just running a little bit slow this morning. Tim's a good putter though. I'd be surprised if this doesn't get towards the hole. Currently 3 down in his match as well. He's got to make this putt. This thing is in pretty close. This putt's going to have some movement in it though. But Tim needs to make this putt. And let's look at the hole. Strokes the putt on a good line. I just moved a little bit left on him. Frustration there. That's going to be a gimme 3. It's officially been conceded. So Tim's in for 3. Nathaniel's got about a 6 footer. This putt's got a lot of movement in it. Even for such a short putt. Pulls the trigger on it softly. Drains it, so Tim's going to go up 4 up, going on to the 8th hole. JT here, on the other hand, has not been conceded that par putt, and I don't blame him. He's got to make that to also go 4 up in his match. Couple practice strokes. Put it behind the ball, one less look at the hole. Pulls the trigger, drains it, so he's going to go 4 up in his match, going on to the 8th hole.
Match 15 in the 2013 Morgan Cup Sunday Singles, a captain's match. First on the tee, from South Dakota, Jason Coons.
Come on, Jake.
Next on the tee, from North Carolina, Ken Donahue.
Yeah, Ken.
Ken.
Come on, Ken. Great ball, Ken.
The final singles match in the 2013 Morgan Cup, a captain's match. First on the tee, Ryan Yos from Florida.
Come on, Ryan.
And the final golfer in the 2013 Morgan Cup, from New York, Dean DiCrescenzo.
Go, Dean.
Yeah.
Come on, Dean. We're at the 7th hole here at True Blue. Short par 3. Looks like first on the tee is going to be Lambro. Take a couple practice swings and waggles just to get loose. Now stepping into the shot. Couple more waggles. And plays away. Ball high in the air, starting to turn a little bit right to left. It's going to land a little bit short and release. This could be oh, what a great shot. Hits it just below the hole, about 7 feet, almost straight up the slope. Gonna be a tough, tough shot for Jarrett to come back with. Couple rivals, one last look at the hole. Pulls the trigger. Ball significantly lower than Zach's. It's going to be short and short right. It's going to wind up in the waste bunker. He's going to leave himself about a 30-yard bunker shot. Not the easiest shot. Benefit he's going to have, though, is because the ground's a little wet in the sand. It won't be as difficult as a bunker shot. I'll be able to put some spin on it, which might help him because that's going to be a very tricky bunker shot. Up next is White Rhino. Couple of waggles. Fires away, ball high in the air. Started right, looks like it's drifting a little bit right. Gonna wind up about hole high, but in the same bunker Jarrett's in. That's gonna be a very, very difficult bunker shot. I won't have to worry about getting the ball in the air higher or high fast enough, but he is gonna be hitting onto a downslope. The ball's probably gonna finish 15 feet by the hole if he can get it out high enough. Up last is gonna be Wade, or Wade's World. Practice swing there. Plays away, ball starting left to the pin, drifting back to the right. It's going to wind up short. Going to wind up in that same bunker the rest of the players are in, except for Lambro. So 3 bunker shots upcoming here. With the 7th hole here, Wade has conceded his Gordon's par putt, so Gordon's going to go 4 up in his match. Now Jarrett, roll 1 tees, 1 up in his match. He's got a par putt over about 15, 16 feet. It's going to be up the hill, but it should move a little bit right to left. Ball coming at it, it's hit hard enough to hold that slope. That's going to be a conceded bogey, and he's gone ahead and given Lambro his putt, so now they're all square going to 8.
Sure.
Okay.
I ain't playing it.
You ain't playing it, that's right. I'm trying to hustle it.
You're at Greenside, True Blue, hole 4. Diaz got this little tricky little downhill. That ball's actually sitting up pretty nice. It's in a little area where the grass is a little matted down, not quite as thick as some of the other areas. So my game a little bit better. Keep being able to get the ball actually underneath of it.
That might be good. That is really good.
It's gonna be a really, really good shot.
What in the world?
Just slips by. Just slips out the low side. Rolls out about 3 feet by. Excellent shot. Tricular took a drop about 30 yards back. It's clean, it's just a little long, about 50 foot. Jake here's gonna see if he may get the same shot D-Deck just did. See if he can get it to land here in the front, in the apron area and trickle down on the green. Seems to be the best play for what we've seen so far through here today.
That's gonna be good, Jake.
Man, just a little short.
There it goes.
Does trickle on.
Attaboy.
Good up, he's gonna have about 18 further there. Ryan sizing up his measurable putter, about 80 feet.
We're all quiet, so this is intense.
Jake, say something nice to the Tate Dowie people at home.
Hey guys, how you doing? We all, 4 captains, we appreciate all the support you guys have shown this event. We're really having a good time out here. We are actually smiling, kind of laughing a little more than our peers right now, but this is kind of, this isn't good stuff.
D-Deck's gonna come in here.
Loosen up a little bit, buddy. Loosen up.
D-Deck's gonna come in here and video bomb this here.
That's why Dean is, man. He's dirty. Like that, his match play.
See now, Jake's now accusing Dean of dirty play.
Roll it up here close, Chunky. Go ahead and just make it. give the folks at home something to cheer about.
We'll give you the biggest roar when you knock this in.
Chuck here's got about 50 feet down here. He's going to play about 8 to 9 feet of break. This is the same putt that Wake had earlier. A little more aggressive line, a little more aggressive on speed. Just going to roll past the high side.
All right, buddy.
Pretty solid roll. About 4 feet. Concedes Jake's putt. Concedes the hole.
Good run.
That was a very good run.
Excuse me. Under Ryan left himself, left himself a little meat on the bone there. He's got about a 10 footer. It's a fairly straight putt. We'll slide just a little left. Right around the hole.
Nice.
There he is. Roll it right in. Beautiful putt.
You know, that's what captains do, though. They just make putts and
Dropping
do great
putts.
shots.
Breaking hearts.
Smiling while he breaks hearts, folks.
Sink it, buddy. Oh.
Yeah, just slides the ball on the high side.
We're at the 7th hole here at True Blue, the short par 3. Kane and Dan's going to be first to play off this tee. Knowing Dan, this isn't more than a wedge to punch 9 depending on what he feels like doing. Ball's away, ball high in the air, starting right over the flag. It's going to be a little bit long unless he's going to bring it back. Brings it high in the slope and it stops right there. Going to have about 15 feet or so for his birdie attempt. It's going to be a quick putt, but up next is going to be David Kelly. A few waggles just to get a little bit loose. One last look. Pulls the trigger, ball starting much lower than Dan, so this ball started right. Started right at the target, going to land a little bit long, but in that bunker shot, probably going to have about 35 yards to the pin. However, he's got to get the ball up high and it's going to run away from him when it lands. Brad, 5 down in his match from what we've heard, but he's got the honors right here, so we might have gotten one back on the hole prior. Setting up for a big cut, he's aimed right at us. Pulls the trigger, ball starting at us. Starting to drift back a little bit, but I think it's going to come up a little short, and it does. Lands about 25 yards short of the pin. It's going to be a tricky chip shot through that sticky fringe, but he's got a chance at it. Last to hit's going to be Icy Shanks. Now he does have the advantage being so far up early in this match. Ball in the air, much lower than the other players. Looks like it's going to be plenty of club to get there. Landing short, releasing. Great shot. It's going to have about 6.5, 7 feet up that slope for birdie. The 7th hole here, True Blue. DC Brad's got about a 15-footer down the slope for par. Strokes the putt, just a little bit short, it's going to miss low. In the prior match, David had a chip shot to save par, and he went ahead and missed it, so we conceded that. So Dan's going to go 3 up in his match. Icy here, 4 up in his match right now. He's got about a 10, 11-foot putt for birdie up this slope. It's going to be a relatively straight putt. It might have a little movement, if any, from left to right. Really, he's got about 2 putts for the win, though. Strokes it. It's going to miss a little bit low. It's going to be a conceded par, though, so he's going to go 5 up, going on to 8. We're at the 7th hole here at True Blue, short par 3. Yorkham first on the tee. Ball away, firing high in the air. Coming right at us. It's going to be just short of us and land almost right at our feet. Almost right at our feet. You can't even see it on camera, but he's going to have a straightforward pitch shot here. Next to play is going to be Mike Dean. Mike Dean likes to work the ball a little bit left to right with his irons. Fires at it. Sorry, right. I actually turned it over. It's going to be a little bit short, though. Might catch that bunker. Nope, got lucky. It's going to be short in the fringe. It's going to be a tough up and down. That rough sticky, if he can fly it just on the green, it might trickle down towards a little bit low left on that. Up next in match 8, looks like it's going to be How's That? Couple of this one, nice look. Fires that ball high in the air. It's going to go straight over the pin. Looks like it's going to be a little bit long. He's hoping to catch that slope. Man, it's just a bit long and releases 4. It's one of the first balls we've seen released today. Going to have a very difficult putt with a lot of slope in it, but he's got a putt for birdie. And the last in this foursome we have today is going to be DDXU. Also likes to work the ball a little bit right to left. I can't imagine this being more than like a 3/4 9 iron for him. No hope in the wind. Fires away. Ball in the air working a little bit left to right. Looks like it's going to come up short and just catches that waist bunker. Short-sided. Going to be really difficult up and down here at the 7th.
Lake here's got about a 50-footer, 55-footer downhill here. It's going to be a pretty long roll. It's going to probably break significantly from camera right to left. I wouldn't be surprised if you have to play this 8, 9, 10 feet outside the hole.
That's going to be good.
It's going to be very, very good. Get there, get there. Good effort. Great putt.
Nice 5, bud. Yeah, that's a heck of a 5 after that drive, bud.
Yeah. I think you're out, Jeff, but just by a little bit.
All right.
Was that the buried treasure you guys are looking for out there on the...
Sprinkle.
Good.
Jeff, what time is it? Rain gear time. Did you bring your bucket hat?
No.
Come on, man.
I'm wearing that thing.
Talking about the Cross rain gear apparel that was provided to them by Cross Golf USA. Cookie's excited for rain for some reason. Maybe it doesn't rain in Texas. I'm not 100% certain. Just got about 30-footer strapped to the hill here. Kind of a similar line to the one that Canada Dan had earlier that he made. That should be a fairly straight putt right up the hill. Just a little short, about 20 inches short or so. It's gonna have that left for birdie. Cookie, you're on for birdie. Looks like Cookie here is rolling for his par. He's got about 20 feet. Give me a little slider. Don't track on a very good line. Just rolls the ball on the high side. Just a tad firm. Cookie sees it all with birdie. Just by on the low side.
Thanks. Good reach. Nice par, Austin.
Guys, where are we at in the matches here? Cookie, Jaycon?
I'm 1 up.
He just went 1 up right there. I had a little trouble in the trees right, and he stuck a fantastic 3-wood onto the green and a nice little 2-putt birdie, and I took a bogey, so good match though.
Yeah, good match so far, up and down. Yeah.
Cool. Jeff, tell me a little bit about that 3-wood you just painted. I've been here pretty much for every group, and this first one has actually hit the green.
Yeah,
going for it too.
I hit a 3-wood off the tee and had about 220 left all across water, and I just skirted it right off the bank here and up onto the green. So yeah,
cool, fantastic shot.
Thanks.
All right, Dolphin, Wake, you guys tell me about the match a little bit. What's the score?
He won the first 3 holes. Broke my heart a couple times with some nice putts there. And I got a hole back here on this hole, so we both scammed a little bit.
Yeah, we both had a little trouble off the tee. I think I had a little more trouble than Wake because I couldn't find my ball and he could. But no, it's a good match. I mean, people are playing well. Yeah. I mean, I got lucky with a couple of good putts on the first 3 holes, but you know, we'll keep it going here. So
Cool.
This rain holds off. So
Exactly. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thanks.
We're at the 7th hole here. Mike Dean, Cardinalson. He's putting from the rough with a Bettinardi putter. It makes me sick. Puts it through the fringe. That's going to wind up being a really great shot. Leaves it just low. It's going to have about 5.5 feet up that slope for his par. 7th hole here at True Blue. Castor Hayes is going to have the honor on this par 3. Couple practice swings. Looks like he's kind of aiming at us, like he's going to try to draw it into this hole. Let's see if that's what he winds up doing. Starts this ball a little bit lower than most we've seen. Not coming in, that's turning over a little bit. It's going to land just short. It takes an unlucky hop and it's going to wind up hole high in that maybe 3-inch over-seated rough. That's going to be a tough up and down, but he's got a really good short game, so I wouldn't rule out anything being good there. Second to hit in there is going to be Buck Job. Buck fires away, ball pretty much heading right at us on a significantly higher trajectory. Giant cut over the flag, catches that ridge, and oh, got unlucky that it hit his own ball mark. Gonna have a quick putt down that slope. It's gonna come a little left to right. Third on this tee is gonna be D Hill. Derek steps off the shot, refocus, walks back into it. My fault. And golfers don't want the Bridgestone close. My fault. Ball's high in the air. A great line. Looks like it's drifting a little bit right though. Needs to catch that slope. Does. Stops right there. Might catch. Nope. Stops right there. Thought he might get lucky and catch a little bit more slope, but he didn't. Now on the tee, it's going to be D Hill. D Hill pulls the trigger, ball starting a little left to target, needs to hustle just a little bit. I think it's going to come up short. And it's just short, kind of spins right there. Straightforward chip shot, might have a little bit of difficulty because of the rough with it being still a little wet out, but he's got a chip for birdie.
We're here on number 11. Vayner hitting a shot out of the rough. Oh, and just a little past.
Hope you got me before my dirty leg.
Here's Vayner's putt for par on the 11th.
I'm gonna take it in. No, it's good. Sorry. Sorry, I was looking at my putt already. Tim, I think it's me. I think it's Tim. Yeah. It's Tim and then Jeremiah.
Triple bogey Tim for birdie, and to go one down in the match.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Nice man.
Now we've got Bullfrog's birdie putt. JT's par putt. Just
with the 7th hole here, Buck Chop's going to have his birdie putt first, probably in the 40-foot range. He's currently 2 up in his match. And Golfer's going to be last for his birdie putt. He's currently 5 up in his match going into the 7th.
Derek, do you got my ball marker? Extended?
You can pull it.
Buck taking a couple practice strokes. A good long putt for him. He's going to have some movement from left to right. One last look. Pulls the trigger. You're going to decel on that stroke. And it's going to come up short. Going to get some luck from the slow, but he's going to left himself a tricky 4, maybe even 5 feet for his par. Tough to not decel on this when you know that the putt's going to be that fast. You just get a little timid there. I don't blame him being 2 up though. I think you can knock in that putt for par. Now, in Golfer, he's probably got 20, I'll give him 23 feet, we'll call it even. For his birdie putt, this putt should move a little right to left, looking pretty far out to the right. Strokes the putt. Not moving, it's starting to take the slow, but he just left it short too. It's going to be a pretty short par putt. He's gone ahead and conceded, so in Golfer's going to remain 5 up going on to the 8th hole. Castor Hayes going to have about 5, maybe 6 feet up the slope for his par though. Don't want to stay too down to Buck Chop going on to the 8th. Castor kind of taking his time, reading the putt. Gives it a 1 single practice stroke, putter behind the ball, looks one more at his line. Plays away. Putt stroked. Oh, that's the most unlucky thing I've seen in the world. That slope should move the ball down. He's conceded 4, and that's frustrating. That's very frustrating. So Buck does have an opening here on this putt, about 5 feet for his par. Couple practice strokes, putter behind the ball, spreads his feet. Once look, strokes a putt, and it's in, so he's going to go 3 up going to the 8th. We're at the 7th hole here at True Blue. Jay Kahn's got the honors on this par 3. Got 3 practice swings, 4 practice swings. Sun's starting to leak out here, the humidity, I can already feel it's rising. It's going to be tough come the back 9 when you're already sweating. Jeff pulls the trigger. Ball high in the air, drifting a little bit right though. He needs to get a good bounce knock on that bunker and in the sand. Maybe in the rough, because the angle I can't tell, but he's definitely going to have a very tricky up and down coming up. Next to hit's going to be Ari Dolphin. Set up on the far left side of the tee box. I'm guessing he's going to try to hit a draw into this hole. I don't know if I'd do that personally, but if he feels aggressive enough to do it, go for it. Fires away. Ball high in the air, starting to draw, starting to come a little bit towards us. I think it's going to land short, and it does, but it takes a good hop and lands just on the green. Have a 20, 23 footer, but it's uphill, and it is for birdie with his opponent short-sided. Up next is going to be Michael Cook on this tee. Cookie with that signature backswing, fires away, ball starting high in the air, it's drifting, he pulled it and it's turning over. It's going just short. He's a pretty lucky hop it didn't go in the waste bunker over here. But he's got a lot of green to work with. Nothing really impeding him. He could putt it, he could chip it, he could pitch it, he can do whatever he wants. Last but not least to hit on this hole is going to be Wake. Wake likes to work the ball right to left. He set up, of course he's going to hit a fade, prove me wrong. Fires, ball headed right at us. Fading back, it's actually going to be a really good shot. Hit that slope. Nope, it stops right there. Going to have about 6.5 feet down that slope for his birdie. Jake Hunt's already conceded. Oh, never mind. Ari's going ahead and
Oh, hit it. Oh, good God.
Didn't hit it. He's currently 4 up in this match. Austin stuck it pretty close, so he's going to have about a 6-footer down the slope.
Been good?
Went ahead and gave it to him for par. Very kind of him. Cookie's already taken a hole in this one, making him 1 down going into the 8th hole. He's got about 6 feet down the slope, missed it low. Missed it low, so there's no blood there. I'm also going to go in the 8th hole 4 up. With Cookie up, or Cookie down 1 going to the 8th. We're at the 7th hole here at True Blue. Freddie Kong on the tee first in this match. I can't imagine this being more than a little bit wind into. I don't see more than 9-iron. Ball in the air. Leaving a little right. I think it's lost this right. Lost her right. Going to be in that waist bunker. Hole high. It's going to be a tough up and down. Next up on that group is going to be Wicked Cool Bearded Man. Nope. Just kidding. Looks like it's going to be Nate. Nate with the signature slow practice swings. Steps into the ball. Just one last look. Shot away. Ball in the air, drifting a little bit right. This might be showing his Freddie in the bunker. And indeed it is. 2 in the bunker so far. Next up is Wicked Cool Bearded Man. Fires pulled it a little bit. It's coming back, starting to drift back just a little bit. I think it's going to land short. Lands short and gets a good hop onto the green. It's going to be a pretty straight uphill putt. Last but not least, T. Nolan. Okay, looks ready. Ball in the air. Another high fade. This one is going to be right at it. I get a good bounce. Does get a good bounce. Stays right there. Unlucky that it's spun in the fringe, but he's going to be able to putt that. Should be a pretty straightforward birdie putt right there on the 7th hole.
Moved ahead here to the 9th hole. In the fairway with Housett. The pin's tucked back on the left. You see the stairs. The pin's just to the left of the stairs.
Yeah, go ball. Yeah.
Ball in just over the stairs. Should be pin eye. Very good shot.
With the 9th hole here, birdie putt for Freddie Kong. The problem is it's got this big ridge to go up, and then it starts to creep a little bit downhill after he crosses it. Putt away up that slope. Looks like he's got pretty good pace. Yep, slope killed a little bit more than I thought. It's going to have about 4 feet or so for par.
Yeah.
Over here, Nate hit that green in 2. Just about, but he ran his eagle putt just a little bit by. He's probably got 16 feet or so for birdie. Be really frustrated to walk off this green with a 5 after getting there in 2. One last look. Pulls the trigger. I don't think he hit it hard enough. No, he hit it hard enough. When he walked it in, I need to stop talking and just let him move it because that was a great birdie there. Freddie Conk's putt has not been conceded, but he's not away right now. Tyler's going to be away. A beautiful wedge shot to about 7 feet on this 9th hole. After watching his opponent walk in a 17-footer, this is a must make. Tyler to keep this from going one down, or him going one up into the 10th hole after Nate made that 17-foot birdie putt. Last look at the hole. Pulls the trigger. Ball gently drifting. Oh, and he sneaks it in on the right side, so he's going to go 2 up through 10. We're at the 7th hole here. Captain's match. Putting for bird's going to be on this tee right now. Chunky just hit a shot just short of the green. Jake fires, ball high in the air, playing a cut right at this flag, so he seems to go a little bit. And he lands just short and spins it back. He's going to have a similar pitch shot to what Chunky's going to have. Know up next is going to be War Eagle. War should like the shot. I know he likes to work the ball left to right with his irons, and with that slope on just past the pin on the right, if he can throw a fade that starts maybe 6-8 feet left, the flag draws back a little long and hits it, so he could bring it back in really, really close. Seems a lot to ask him to do that, but I mean, if he wants to be impressive in the captain's match, I'd like to see that happen. Ball starting left, a little too left. I think he's pulled it. Pulled it indeed, hit some trees, gets an unfortunate drop, but he's probably going to have about 65 yards for a second shot. And the last in this captain's group is going to be Captain D-Deck. Dean fires, ball in the air. Coming a little bit right to left. Looks like it's going to land just long of that pin. Unlucky that it didn't catch higher on that slope. It stops right there. But Dean is definitely going to have a makeable birdie putt from about 23 feet. At the 7th hole here, D-Deck has got about a 24-foot, 25-foot putt. Currently 3 down in this match with his opponent in tight for par. Starts this ball. It's drifting back, but he just didn't hit it hard enough. Or did he? Oh, and he drains it. Drains it to only go 2 down in this match.
Thank you.
It's a huge putt right now, especially going on to the 8th hole. Now in the other match here, putting for Bird and Chunky both have similar putts for par, both even in their match and all square. Jake's going first to putt, a couple practice strokes. Jake strokes the putt, taking a break, center cut. What a great par save from where he was. There's a lot of pressure on Chunky to make his putt now.
Come on, Chunky.
Jake being a good opponent and giving his opponent some words of encouragement. He spreads his feet slightly, looks at the hole. Strokes the putt, ball on the way. Did he hit it? It's short. Chunky's going to go 1 down, going on the 8th hole.
Alright, triple bogey Tim in a pop bunker here at number 14 at True Blue. Very difficult shot he has. Checked up a little bit for him. This is definitely not a bad shot from where JT's shot now. Number 14 at True Blue. If he wins this hole, he wins his match. I'm looking to stick this one close. I just hit under the ball. He left himself about 15 feet there for his Thayner's putt now on number 14. Wants to get it close to put the pressure on Tim. He's got about 3 feet left. This is Bullfrog's putt to win the hole. He's 4 down. He needs this one. Just leaves it to the right. He'll have the hole live to fight another day.
We're at the 9th hole here at True Blue. We got birdie putts for D-Deck. Putt along the way, going up that slope. On a great looking putt. Does it have enough? Oh, it just burns the right edge.
Boy, you need it?
Just burns the edge. That's going to be a conceded par for him. Captain War Eagle also has a birdie putt. Going to have a very similar putt up that slope. As far as putting for Bird and Chunky, Jake had a very unfortunate break off the tee going out of bounds and then had a plugged lie for a second shot into the green. War Eagle hits the putt going up that slope. Just got to hustle. Left himself for work for par. It's definitely not a gimme. Definitely not a gimme. It's all of 7.5 feet for par. Ryan's been playing really solid golf this morning/afternoon. Almost all pars on the scorecard. Put away. There's a little bit left, right, and walked it in. What a great par save. Great par save here at 9.
This is JT's 3rd shot at the par 5 15th at True Blue. Still looking to close out Bullfrog here. That's a good layup there. We'll just have a wedge into the green, try and save his par. Bullfrog's 3rd shot now at the par 5. Coming straight at us, needs to get left. Ouch. I need to check that one out. That's plugged. Camera's right at his ball right now. You guys can't see it. He plugged one in there. Triple bogey Tim's 3rd shot now. He's all square with Thayner on number 15 here at True Blue. So he's playing a draw. Hit it a bit thin. Right here in the little bunker area. JT's 4th shot on the par 5 15th at True Blue. Coming right at the pin. Almost dunked it from there. That was an incredible shot right there.
Here on 15, True Blue. I believe we just had another closeout.
Yeah, 1T, the man today.
A 1T Lambro matchup. Guys, what was the final score there? And tell us a little bit about the match.
It was 5 and 3.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And it was really good. He came out strong, was 2 up, and then at the turn we fought back.
You were 1 up.
Then I was 1 up at the turn, and then after that he put on the turbo boosters and left me in his dust.
I woke up. I don't usually wake up till about right now. So
sure.
It just kind of happened. But no, it was an up and down match, and then next thing you know, par 3s I hit them tight. And,
yeah.
So I mean, it was fun. Had a great time.
Great time.
Nice. Equipment performed for you guys and everything today.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Great. I've had a couple birdies that won some holes, but for the most part, par was winning a hole against the bogey. So I mean, it's not like anybody was just out of a hole.
Right.
So it was.
And early on, we halved a bunch of pars too. It was a sporty match there for a while.
Yep, certainly was.
Very nice.
All right, thanks.
Congratulations, guys. Thank you. We're on 14 green. True Blue Sunday singles. DC Brad Icy Shanks match. DC Brad just stuffs one in here, 6 feet. It's actually Dormy in his match. Ice Shank's gonna stuff one right on top of it. Two excellent shots. They're just a little long, checked up nicely. Icy Shank's got about 20 footer down the hill. And DC Brad's got about a 6 footer to stay alive. See what happens here in just a few minutes.
Thaner out of the bunker on the green side. That's a good shot from there. He's one up on his match with Triple Bogey Tim, who just put his ball in the water. JT's shot from the waist area now. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball. JT wins this hole, he wins the match. He squares this hole, he wins the match as well. Triple Bogey Tim liking to play from the drop area. On 15. Sorry, on 16.
Look at that.
That's still going.
Look at that. Holla!
Outstanding putt.
Nice.
He still concedes the hole. He was putting for 5 there. And this match is going to go to 17 with Triple Bogey Tim 2 down on Thaner. This is Bullfrog's putt. And JT's putt to win the match on 16. Sank a beautiful putt on 17. Rolled it around. Sank one on 17 yesterday. Got it on 16 today. Good win for JT over Bullfrog. Hey THP, we're here with Bullfrog and JT. Just finished out their match. Tell me how it went, guys.
Well, it was definitely tough. I mean, I didn't really play to my best, and he took advantage of it for a bit, and definitely a lot of nerves at the first beginning, and then started to get into some kind of rhythm. And I mean, this guy played one hell of a match, and I mean, he is just amazing. I fluked my way into this one. I definitely. I mean, because he should have won it easily.
He hit the ball a lot better than I did. He hits the ball far for a skinny dude. You do, dude.
I know.
It's just, you do. So, but yeah, whenever I had to lay up, he was going at the par 5s and 2s. So, I mean.
Not like I took advantage though.
You're all right. He still won the match. He said he was going to finish me off early, but I took him to the end of 16.
Yeah. So it was a good match.
Outstanding match, guys. Good job.
Thank you.
Round number 17 at True Blue. Wade's about to hit his approach onto the green. He needs to win this hole to stay alive in his match with White Rhino.
Nice. Great shot.
Put it close.
Nice shot.
Got about 15 feet for his par. Alright, Rhino's approach here. It's rolling up. Came just short of the green. It's a 17 green. Rhino's 2 up with 2 to play on Wade.
We're here on hole 15 True Blue Sunday singles. Dormy match. DC Brad's battled 3 holes in a row. Keep his match alive.
Fight. Stay close.
So, just had a tricky chip out of the rough. Just rolled off. Last 2 rotations to down this little collection area down here. Icy Shanks is also in the same little collection area. A little further back, a little more green to work with. Just stuffed a nice one in there.
Nice shot.
Just knocked it in there to about
Good, Kyle.
1.5 to 2 feet. Putt was conceded.
Match, man. That was fun, dude.
That is the match, folks.
Freaking made me work for it. That was a lot of fun, dude. Can I give you a hug?
Oh yeah, good. Man, that was a ton of fun. Awesome. That was awesome.
Awesome last time there, for sure.
Holy cow, you made me work for that. We were dormy at 7.
We had 12.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
7 with 7 to play. You work all the way back, and we end at 4 and 3. 4 and 3.
Yeah, folks, Ice Shanks defeats DC Brad 4 and 3. Guys, tell me a little bit about the match here.
You know, on the front 9, I was 5 up through 5, and then we kind of started going back and forth a little bit. I got to 7 up with 7 to play, and then he worked and worked and worked. On the last hole, he put a iron real tight, made the birdie putt. I mean, it's been an unbelievable match.
You know, from basically number 8 until here 15, I've played even golf, so played even par. Just couldn't get anything going at the beginning of the round, and I mean, we were, other than one blow-up hole for me, I mean, it was par for him, bogey for me. Birdie for him, par for me, or par, you know what I mean? So you can't really be too upset when you lose to good golf shots.
Right.
I mean, he was sticking shots close all day long.
We saw a lot of good golf today.
A lot of good golf between everybody.
And it brings out the best in you. When you see good shots, you want to hit a good one too.
Yep, absolutely.
Sure.
Couldn't handle that lie down there and put her over the green, and kind of lost a chance to try to push us to 16. But you know, it was a great match, man.
It was.
Had a blast.
A lot of fun.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Thanks, Keith.
Here's chip shot now, number 17 at True Blue. All he has to do is have this hole to win the match. It's releasing down to the pin.
Good shot, Dan.
Very good from there. He's got about 4 feet for his par. It's triple bogey Tim, the 17th at True Blue. Pretty much needs to hold this to stay alive.
Never got it high enough. It came right off the rim.
Missed that one right.
Good speed.
Hey THP, we're here on the 17th green at True Blue with Thainer and triple bogey Tim. Guys, tell us how your round went.
Round went pretty well. Both had a bit of nerves on the first hole. I got up early, up almost, I think 3 up.
You were 3 up. I fought back.
Fought back. I was 1 down on 13 and 14.
Right.
And then found a little something and was able to make some better strokes coming in.
And so came into this last hole. I needed to make par to win the hole to continue the match, and just couldn't do it. So he takes it 3 and 2, or as we know it on THP, cookie close.
Cookie close.
This man played his heart out.
That he did, and it was an honor to play with him.
There it is, guys. Outstanding golf. Thanks. That's Rhino's putt there. He plays quick. Didn't have time to get him. It's his putt on 17. He's going to have that for bogey. Wade's got this for a par to win the hole and take this match to 18. Wade here behind his putt. He has this to win the hole and take it to 18. ABC News in the background. THP family in the background. He can hold this putt, take this match to 18, 1 down. And he drains it. What a putt. This one's going to 18, guys.
We're on 14, True Blue, Sunday Singles. DDXU, how's it grip? New York and Mike Dean grip.
Holding for birdie.
How's DDXU dorming? 5 up with 5 to play. Mike Dean has his 6, 7 foot birdie putt. They go 3 up. 4 to play. Just low side.
Good par.
Par, Mike.
Just high side. His putt's clearly out. How's has this about 3 footer to close his match out against DDXU. Slides in, closes the match out against DDXU.
Oh, you played well. I'll be a more fun guy next time. There will be next time.
Congratulations, man.
5-4.
Yeah.
How's it closes out DDXU 5-4. Get an interview here with these two gentlemen. How's it 5-4? Tell me about the match, guys.
It feels good. I got lucky when I had to. This guy, the score doesn't reflect what just happened out there. It was definitely tougher than that. And had a good time.
Yeah, made birdie on 9, 1-9, 1-10. Try to fight back into it, but he just played consistent golf all day. Took a few chances I probably shouldn't have, and he just made the putts when he needed to. So he played really well, deserved it. He was the better golfer today. So it was impressive stuff to watch him play.
Fantastic. How did you guys enjoy your Morgan Cup experience? I know this is your second one. Dan, it's your first one, I know.
I was more nervous today than I ever have been on a golf course, and it gets better every year. I don't know how that's possible. God, I'm thrilled, and I'm gonna start crying if I'm still on video. So.
You're still on video.
For me, it's exceeded everything that I've heard about. I followed for the last 2 cups. Just the camaraderie is even more, the tension's even more than like you saw in the videos or you heard about in the write-up. So I think it took me about 3 holes yesterday with Dean in the morning to settle down my hands from shaking over the ball, and same thing with putts here on the back 9 against Eric. It's just unlike anything else that I've ever experienced, and I think most people have ever experienced. So,
hi, Mom.
Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
We're at the 13th hole at True Blue. Castor Hayes has got a birdie putt, but it's outside 20 feet. And this, I'm sorry, with the 12th hole, my apologies, with the 12th hole, this is a pretty must-make for Castor Hayes. He's about 5 down in his match. Put away. He's got a pretty good line. Oh, I just hit the back of the lip and keeps going. He's got about 5 feet put left.
Today, man. Yep, I tell you.
Gunning them by all day, it seems. Look, a wonderful approach shot into the screen. Probably has about 10 feet. Probably once it's down that slope for birdie. Practice stroke. Take a couple looks at the hole. Nope. Strokes it, babies it down. There's just enough to curl in. Oh, what a beautiful birdie putt.
Thank you.
Beautiful birdie to go 6 up in his match. Brad here has got about 10 feet or so left for his par to go ahead and finish out his match. Quick practice try. Looks at the hole and pulls the trigger.
Oh, you got to hit harder than that, Brad. Wow.
Didn't hit it. That was.
Did you get that one on camera?
Unfortunately. Bit of a window for Derek here. He's got to make this putt though. That's for par. Granted, Brad isn't in it for his bogey. This is a must make as far down as he is in his match. Strokes the putt. Ball on the way out. It's just not breaking that hard. So that's going to be a 5. He goes ahead and gives Brad his bogey putt. Hats off, this match is over.
Man, it's been a pleasure.
We're in the back 9 at True Blue, Sunday singles. Brad just closed out his match. How did it go out there today, guys?
Well, we both hit some great shots, hit a few poor shots, a couple of just bad breaks for each of us on a couple of shots, but overall it was just a blast. He definitely stayed it in a few holes, and luckily my betting already was rolling pretty well for me today. I sank a few clutch birdie putts from some distance on a few that really helped me close out a few of those holes and gain a little bit of an earlier lead. But other than that, without those, we were pretty close on a lot of holes.
I got down pretty early, fairly quick pretty early, and then we battled out the last few holes on the front 9, and
he just sank about a 25-footer for birdie on number 11, and then he got this one too. So it was a good match.
Well, rounds are completed. Obviously, there's still a lot more to go. How did it go out there this weekend?
I felt like that it went pretty well. You know, it's been a long journey getting ready for this since a higher handicapper. Worked really hard and hit some really great shots this weekend and had a lot of fun. So
we're proud of both you guys, and we can't thank you enough for being here.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, THP.
Rhino shot into the green, number 18 at True Blue. He's 1 up in his match. This is his 3rd shot. It's got to go. Excellent ball. Kicks left right to the pin. Great shot, putting the pressure on Wade. This is Wade's 3rd shot on 18 at True Blue. He's 1 down in his match. White Rhino stuck it pretty close. Got an audience gathering in the background. It's got to catch that slope. Kicked right. Looked like it rolled off the green there.
With the 15th hole, Jay Conn with a putt for birdie, putt away. On a good line, is having enough to get there. Just didn't get there. It's going to leave just a little bit short. Bad news for Jeff is Cookie was on a very similar line and saw exactly how that putt's going to break. This is borderline must make for Cookie here. 3 down, already on the 15th. The last thing you want to do is go, best you can do is a tie going on to the 16th hole. So it's a very important putt for Michael Cook right now. Putt away. Ball tracking towards the hole. It's starting to break. It's starting to break. It's starting to break. It's starting to break. Oh, and it just misses on the right edge. Just if the wind blew, that would have rolled in. So both these guys par the 15th. Jay Conn 3 up, going to 16.
We're on the back 9 at True Blue. This match just ended. Amal, you just closed out Austin. How did it go out there today?
It went really. I mean, Wake's a great guy, and you know we have fun playing together. But I played really well. Actually, was even par my own ball, which is really good for me. And you know, Wake got in a couple of tough spots, and I just kept the momentum going the whole time.
I ran into a buzzsaw. I played my game for the first 5 holes. Was 3 holes down anyway, and it's just hard to do.
But it was still fun. So.
I would recommend following the groups. It's close. Any of the 4 teams still has a legitimate shot at winning. Everybody's close.
Yeah, we're going to go and do that.
And we will see you guys for the celebration shortly.
Great.
Congratulations, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I just want to thank.
Here's Wade's putt on 18 at True Blue. Drained a 20-footer on 17 to stay in the match. He's looking to keep that magic. He's just off the green. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot of break in this putt. Great lag, great putt. Put to about 2. White Rhino's putt on 18. This is to close out his match. Got about 20 feet.
Open putt.
Drained it to win the match. Hey THP, we're here on 18 green at True Blue with White Rhino and Wade's World. Match of the day, probably the match of the Morgan Cup, guys. Tell me about it.
It was, I started out fast. He played the back and caught up, and it was basically up to 18. And I just now got a 25-foot putt. Play 18 again, the total opposite.
Yeah, it was a great match. Gordon was way out in front. I thought I was done for, and got a little bit of momentum on the back and came down to the last hole, and he made the putt when it counted.
I got a question for both of you. It's kind of a 2-part question. When you were 5 or 6 down going into the back 9, would the panic set in, or were you just kind of like, I just need to steady myself, take a deep breath, and kind of focus on what I'm doing. And on the flip side for Gordon, what was going through your head when that was happening? I know it's got to be panicking when you think, I've got this, and all of a sudden, a little chink in the armor starts, and all of a sudden it feels like it's snowballing on you.
Yeah, I couldn't find a swing at all. I couldn't, I was, irons particularly, I just couldn't hit anything, and so it was a long, hard climb to regain some confidence. And, I had to just stay shot by shot and try to hit one good shot. And that's how I was able to get back in it.
For myself, a couple of holes on this course I had problems with all week. Had problems with them again, and then it snowballed beyond that. I pressed a little to try to end it and made some dumb decisions. But that doesn't take away from the golf he was playing in the back. He was playing fantastic.
Well, you both played incredible golf. I mean, just come back like you just did. To hold them off, especially when you need to make a 25-footer for a par, especially on the 18th hole. With everyone gathering around, that's an incredible match, guys, both of you. As far as scores-wise, they're all really close. It could go either which way. There are some matches ending, but some are going to come down to the wire. But your experience this week, I know we're getting a little long-winded, but your experience this week.
It's been fantastic. This type of team environment, doing this match play, like I've said on the forums, is for most of us, once you get beyond high school, there's no chance to do this. And so this is something that THP provides that nobody else can. And it's just incredible.
Yeah, I think you said match of the tournament. You got two high handicappers here. To do this here, this location, we couldn't have this anywhere else. We're not, we had fun. It was a total blast.
Well, you guys did a great job. Congratulations to both of you.
That's what it's all about.
We're on the 13th hole here, and this is a must-make for Casper. This match is going to be done. 9 feet for par with Buck and tight. About 1.5 feet away, but I'd make him putt it 2. Strokes the putt. On a good line. Does he have enough speed? No. No, and Buck has 2 putts for the win. He's going to be conceded that birdie.
It's good, but you can putt it just to get the feeling.
Just for the camera, make him putt it, even though he's got 2 putts for the win. Weird things have happened. Makes the putt. Great birdie here on the 13th. This match is all square, or this match is all done, rather.
Can we get you guys over here for a second?
Yeah.
It's going to be an awkward interview because these guys had such a fun time out there.
They battled all day today.
Match is over. Buck came out victorious here. What was the round like today?
Everyone was hitting good golf shots. In our match, you needed a birdie to win a hole, and Castor made some birdies, I made some birdies, and it was some good golf out there today.
What was the week's competition part of it? There's still a little bit more to go today, but what was it like out here this week?
For me, it was absolutely amazing. I don't know any other event that you would root for your opponent to do well, and that's what it was like all weekend. And having people on another team cheer for you and stuff like that, it's just a really amazing feeling.
Yeah, every time you saw your partner or someone else in a bad spot, you were just sitting in the cart or standing on the course and please hit a good shot. Just to keep the game flowing and people hitting good shots and making pars and birdies, and it's all about the fun.
Yeah, and you've enjoyed being here?
It was the best weekend of my life.
I have to agree.
We look forward to having a little bit of celebration after this for everybody.
I hope so.
And somebody hoisting the cup. At this point, I can tell you guys, we have no idea who's going to win. It's really close. Any team has got a shot right now.
That's awesome.
Matches are closing. We're not going to keep you guys. We know you want to get back and see how the matches are going. And enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you so much.
And big thanks to Cobra and Seymour
and Callaway.
And THP.
Thanks, guys.
You're on 15. Mike Dean's about to hit his approach shot. He's currently 3 up in his match against Yorkham.
We are at the back stretch, True Blue on Sunday singles. Mike Dean just closed out his match. How did it go out there today, guys?
That was a grind.
Yeah.
A lot of good golf shots. I think the difference today compared to seeing Anthony play yesterday was the putts just weren't rolling for him.
That's a shock. I mean, Anthony usually makes everything in sight.
My short game left me a bit today, and I'm not used to that. It was something that was hard for me to overcome because I am used to being able to make pretty much anything from 8 feet and in. I don't think I dropped anything over 3 feet today.
Now, obviously, we're not done yet. We got a little celebration to do in a little bit, but what was the weekend like?
Amazing. I mean, best weekend ever.
Fantastic. I mean,
everything was so well organized. True blast. I mean, just an honor to be here, really.
it's a once in a lifetime opportunity that I've been lucky enough to be doing twice. So
now,
really just amazing.
We don't know the actual final tallies right now. It's still going on, obviously, but we can tell you guys that nobody has won as of yet. It's really, really tight.
Good.
There are matches coming down to the end, and you guys can go hang out with the team, watch them come in, and then we'll have a little celebration.
Awesome.
Sounds great.
Thanks again.
Thanks.
Great. Bye.
We're at the 15th hole at True Blue. Freddie Collins got a putt of about 35, maybe 40 feet for birdie. Currently 2 up in his match. One last look. Put away, bobbing a little bit. I don't think it's getting too much speed about it. It's tracking. The bobbin to take some off of it. He's got about 3 feet or so for his par. Now his opponent, Wicked Cool Bearded Man's got about 20 feet or so for birdie. Straight back down the slope. That's going to be a tough putt. Earlier on this hole, Nate had a little bit of trouble. Went ahead and conceded the hole to Tyler. So Nate's now 2 down, going on to the 16th. It's an important putt for Wicked Cool Bearded Man to make right now. Put some pressure on Freddie going into the 16th. Putt away. On a good slope. He's going to hold that line. He's going to hold that line. He's going to. Oh, it just doesn't stretch. That's about half a rotation short. It's going to be a good 5, and Freddie's still not in for his par. Even in the heat of things, all these guys are still having a really good time and still staying jovial, joking around. It's important. Well, I wouldn't give him Freddie that putt either. Sorry, Freddie. Couple quick practice strokes. Putt away, center cut. Freddie Collins remains 2 up, going to 16.
Alright, this is Cookie on 16. You can see screen right what he's dealing with here. It's a very difficult shot. Looking to stay alive in his match. He got it up there. It's a very good shot from that lie. Alright, Jake on lining up the winning putt on the 16th green at True Blue. He lags it to about 4 feet. Very good putt. Cookie's lining up his putt on 16 at True Blue. He's 3 down his match with Jake on. The only hope he has is to dream this putt. Just burned it on the right. Concedes the putt. And that's the match for Jake on. Hey THP, we're here with Jake on and Cookie on the 16th green at True Blue. Guys, tell me about your match.
I sneaked this one out. Yeah, it was a great match. It went back and forth quite a bit, and he started to make a run, and I held on for dear life on the backside and hit a couple good shots on this last hole to put him away. So yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Good match. Good guy.
It was tight early, and then I think he won 8, 9, 10, and he went far from me at that point. I got one back and almost had a few putts drop, but he stayed solid throughout. It was a hard-fought match, and I knew I was playing a great golfer, and I was trying to get it this far. It was a dream to get it to 18, but made it this far, so I'm proud of the way I played today, and he deserved the win.
Guys, tell us about your Morgan Cup experience this year.
Unbelievable for me. I mean, I know Cookie's been here before, so he can kind of talk on that. But for me, it's better than anything I ever expected. And honestly, I thought the nerves would go away after hitting a few shots or playing a few holes or maybe even one round, but not at all. I mean, standing on this green on the tee box, I was still shaking, and we both talked about it, that it just doesn't go away. There's so much riding on it, and you just want to play well.
Yeah, it was a joy to return this year, and it was a blast playing with guys all week. I had 2 really fun matches, tight matches yesterday. Me and Brad taking another group to 18 on Caledonia was really something special. And like you said about the nerves, they don't go away. Holes 13, 14, I'm standing there and I'm trembling. And you learn to play with it and just suck it up and deal with it, but it doesn't go away, and it makes you a better golfer.
It does.
It does. It's been a fun journey. Very fun.
All right, outstanding match. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
14 green. Putting for bird, putting for a bird here. Down to about 60 footer.
Keep going. Boy, head line.
Come about 3.5 feet short. D-deck here, putting for birdie, about 35, 40 footer.
Hit it, buddy.
Just short, about 2.5 feet. Get a little downhill, I just gonna slide back to his right, or his left just a little bit. Good pace, good pace. Just slides the bottom on the left side.
Good par, buddy.
Seated par.
How's mine looking there, Kenny? Okay.
Jake, can we go get this?
Should be okay.
Drop it.
You're good, Dean.
Thank you.
Mine slides the bottom on the right side.
Jake, I think you're good too. By me.
Dean thinks I'm good.
I really like you, Jake. You're not that bad.
Just give him 5.5 feet here for his par to have his hole with Chunky. Stay 2 up through 14. Slides the bottom on the left side. Made our way now to the 16th green, 17th green. Quick cool brew, man, just left it short in the water. Pin's dead smack in the middle of the green, and you can't get a pin any more in the middle of the green with this one is. I'm actually seeing a few raindrops just starting to fall as well. Really dodged both day out the weather today. Let's hope it doesn't run into the last 3 holes for these guys. Freddie's smacking the middle of the fairway. Nate actually did find the fairway. It's just a screen right there. And Tyler Nolan's also right in the middle of the fairway as well. 3 excellent tee shots. Nate's probably going to be the last to play. He's going to have about 160 yards, looks like. Tyler's probably about 165, 170. Freddie's got about the same distance, a few yards closer. Tyler just missed the green to the right. To my right. It's actually got up in the rough, so it's going to be delicate up and down. but in his favor. The green does run away, but does start to slope back up the hill just at the bend. Nate here, just to the right center of the screen. So he's going to be the one to place second. 165 yards or so. Excellent shot, tracking right to center green, right on top of the flag. He's got good distance, he's going to really like it. Perfect shot. Sails in its own little pitch mark. 9 to 10 feet short of the pin. It's got a perfect putt straight up the hill. Excellent shot into the pressure. Fred's going to be next play, left center of the screen. Rain is still coming down. It's coming down as a sprinkle right now. Pretty nice looking shot. Started out to the right side, left side of the green. Stayed out there about 40 feet. Probably going to be a little disappointed with that shot, but it's a pretty good shot overall. Wicked cool beer man there, just in the center screen. It's going to be dropping his third, going to be hitting his fourth shot here. Dead point his first one, his first shot at the green in the water. Just short, probably had over 200 yards. Just fully green, just coming up just to my about 10 feet to my right. And a delicate little chip. Look at the ball nestled down in the rough here, so give me a delicate little shot to try to get up and down. In the middle of fairway 15, True Blue. Dedicating his third shot into the green. Yeah, a little bit of an elevated green. Pins back and right. 33 yards deep plus 9, so we're about 27 deep. Get back there. That well struck ball, heading up the right side. Just a tad short, hangs up in the rough, right. Just fall all the way back down to the bunker. Just a tad short.
1 yard, man.
Alright, here's 17th green, True Blue Sunday singles. Our last 4 matches, 2 groups of today. So I just got a little bit of a juicy light here. It's sitting up just a little bit in this Bermuda rod. Always looking at down the hill. It's barely severely slipped. Not bad. It does kind of run down the hill. It does run back up in a little bit the hole out.
Go. Go.
Just on that slope.
Nice, Steve.
Looks like about 120 feet, about 25, 30 foot for par. We could call it very similar to like the way Tyler just did. Good going down there, turns just a little bit, just runs out. Runs out about 5 feet by. Excellent effort from there.
Take it away.
He's got about a 50 footer across the hill, across the green here. A pretty severe nose where he's at. Now it's gonna kind of flatten out. Got down like that. Looks like it's gonna break a lot in this first third spot. It's gonna flatten out around the hole. Just kind of hanging out there, flattening out.
Thank you.
I got left about 2 feet. So he's gonna mark the feet. It's gonna be forced to putt. About 20 feet here for par. Got an effort. Misses on the low side. Very, very good effort. Rolls by about 2 feet. Probably just can see the bogey. It's got about 8 feet. It's fairly straight right now. It's for birdie and win the hole. Got it. Great putt, Nate.
Great putt.
Nate, nice shot in there to about 8 feet. What'd you hit there, buddy?
It was 162, and I had an 8 iron with the wind helping a little bit. And one of the best shots I've ever had.
Cool. Where are you at in the match right now?
I'm 1 down, going to 18.
Cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
Good luck, guys.
We're at the 15th hole. Captain War Eagle's got about 30 feet for par. Couple of small practice strokes, looks at the hole. One last time, pulls the trigger, putt along the way. So it's got to get there a little bit nice and slow. Good speed though. That's going to be, should be a bogey. Now D-deck, about 25, 27 feet for his par. Got good speed. You can hold its line. Yes, sir. Makes a putt for par.
About 35, 40 footer down the slope. It's going to break a little back to the left as he falls away. Tracking on line, it's going to be just slide by on the low side. Excellent putt.
Thanks.
Great putt, Tyler.
Thanks.
Tyler's in with par. He has a chance to birdie and to win the hole. So slide by just on the low side. Try to pick up, seeds the hole at par.
Good?
Oh, yeah. Good round, brother.
Nate and Tyler, what do we wind up here? What do we finish out?
1 up?
1 up.
Tyler. Tyler
Tino with the win, 1 up. Start with Nate. Nate,
Yes.
how'd you play today, buddy?
I told Freddie earlier I played the worst 3 holes of my life, the first 3 holes, and I think I played the best 3 holes of my life, the last 3 holes.
Easily. Yeah.
So it was a lot in between, but it's Tyler was tough.
Thanks.
And I expected it.
It was a great round. It was a roller coaster. Every time I get a little bit up, leave some openings, you took advantage. Your irons really are hot today. They were on fire. You were throwing some darts. So just couldn't put you away early enough, man. But I was glad I could go to 18. It was perfect.
That was the perfect ending for me.
Yeah.
Love it. How'd you guys rank your round today? How do you rank the whole Morgan Cup experience now?
This round today did it for me.
Good, man.
Yep. It's I was telling Freddie earlier in the cart, you find out a little bit about yourself. You know, I got down early, and you can throw in the towel and say, Tyler, you're too good, or you can fight. So I fought, and
you fought.
I made him earn it.
Fantastic.
Absolutely. This is my second one, obviously, and I mean, I hope I'm not done. I'd easily do it again next year. It's an amazing feeling. I don't think normal guys are meant to do this. It's an immaculate feeling. I love it.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, buddy.
Go to the other group that finished up. They actually closed down 17. Freddie took it 2-1 against Wicked Cool Bearded Man. Freddie, how'd we do it?
Blood, sweat, and tears today, man. I didn't have my A game today, and my man, he made me stand and deliver. He hit shots. He had amazing recovery shots. He stuffed it in there when he needed to, and he made me play my game. I think I turned it around on 10 with an eagle, and then, still, I couldn't let up from there.
The eagle was, by the way, he didn't tell you, he's being modest. It was a 1-foot putt for eagle.
Wow.
Yeah, he hit a 3-wood.
4-wood.
4-wood to a foot. So it was one of the most incredible shots I've ever seen. But it was a great round with a special guy.
Yeah.
Had a great time, and just can't put into words how great this experience is.
Cool. I'll ask you guys the same question I asked those guys. Now that the Morgan Cup's over, how do you rate the experience?
One of the best of my life.
Yeah. It's
hard to describe. It's hard to put in words. It is. It really is. You meet people that you'll never forget.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, bud.
Folks, we're at the par 3 16th. Jake is currently 2 up in his match. 181-yard hole. Playing a little shorter than that downwind. Ball in the air, high in the air. It looks like it's going to be a little deep of the pin. Just lands right about 30 feet and stops right there. It's going to be a great opportunity for birdie. Jake 2 up in his match. Chunky now on the tee. 2 down. Needs to make something happen here. If he can't win this hole, or at least tie this hole, this match is done. Ball away. Starting a little right of the pin, needs to go. Needs to go just a little bit, and he fortunately does, and it stays right there on the fringe. It's a pretty good shot. Gonna have a pretty straightforward shot. He can do whatever he wants with. Up next on the tee is D-Deck. Only 1 down in his match. Made a great par save on the last hole. Ball away. Well, that's going long. Turn it over just a little bit. Gonna land just over the green. Just over the green. It gets a little lucky and almost trickles back on. He's gonna have a pretty long birdie chip or pitch. You can even putt it from there. And last but not least, Captain War Eagle on the tee. Bit of an opening for War Eagle with D-Deck going a little long. Because that's going to be a long shot. See if he can answer. Fires away. Start as a pull. It's pulled. It's not really turning over. It's going towards the cart path. It's going to land. It's going to have a pretty relatively easy up and down just because there's a lot of green to work with. We'll see in a minute. At the 16th hole here at True Blue. War Eagles already considered this hole to D-Deck. So they're going to go all square into 17. Jake has got about a 35-foot birdie putt down the slope. It's going to be a tricky putt. Chunky's got about 5 feet for his par. Jake wins his, makes his putt. He's going to go ahead and close out Chunky. Couple practice strokes. It's a par behind the dog. One last look at the hole. And close away, putt along the way. Striking towards it. It's got really good speed, but it's still going to miss on the low side. And that's kind of stretched out in that 3.5-foot range. That's no gimme right now. Chunky's making a market. Jake's asking for it. About a little grin. They both go good. So they're going to go all square on this hole, and Jake's going to go up on 17, 2 up. Third shot here for D-Deck on this 17th hole. Pitches the ball onto the green, lands about 3 feet on, releases, needs to slow down just a little bit. Slow down just a little bit. Not a bad shot. War Eagles already being conceded a par after hitting a pitch shot from about 30 yards short of the green to about 2 feet. Meanwhile, putting for bird, and Chunky Lover threw darts from this green. Jake threw it a little bit beyond the hole and released about 22 feet. Ken hit a dart in this green. He's got 4.5 feet for birdie. And putting for bird's going to be a little bit of a read on this putt. Jake 2 up through 16. So if this putt drops, this match is over. If they tie on this hole, this match is over. Chunky has to make his birdie putt, but again, if Jake makes his putt, it's all said and done. Almost all the players have gathered here around the 17th green watching the captains finish this match out. Let's see what Jake can do here. Ball away, starting out right, starting to come back a little bit, but just has enough snap in it. I thought that's a great 4 right there. It's been conceded.
All right, Chunky.
And Dean's away. He's got 9 feet or so to make this par.
Okay.
Looks like Dean's gonna go first. He's the one away. They're playing a little bit already north here, but no, Dean's away. He's gonna putt first. 8.5, 9 feet for par. Currently all square in his match with War Eagle. It's love to see this come down to the 18th hole for those two. Putt away, and he missed it high.
Come on, Chunky.
War Eagle in with 4. D-Deck in with 5. War Eagle's going to be 1 up going to 18. Now Chunky, they must make putt to extend this match to the 18th hole. Let's look at the hole. Putt away. Oh, he missed it on the low side. And that match is over.
Jake Nation and Team Paradise! Congrats, boy! Woo! Great job, buddy. Great job. Dude, we did it! Woo!
Hold on, we gotta get Freddie on the next hole.
We gotta pick him up. Hey.
I
hope that's spinning. I hope that's spinning. How's it feel? Come here, bud. Come here. Great plan. I didn't even get through screwing it. I didn't even get through
been saying it for months, boys.
Morgan, we'll get it up there. Can I steal you and the other 3 captains?
Where are my sunglasses?
Yeah. Shot out of my hand.
Come here, Chunky.
Can we get Ryan and Dean?
Oh, man. Never shake hands again. You just won.
Well done, buddy.
Boy, Jake.
You had to hit the shot.
You did amazing. That's right. You did good, man. You did good.
All right, we got to do an interview.
You are too, man.
Come on, guys. Let's get this in here.
You are. That's what you are.
Scoot back to where Ken is, Jake.
Oh, yeah, I got the ball. Thank you.
I don't know whose they were, but I picked
Um,
them. My foot was like right here. They play 18 minutes.
The Morgan Cup officially came to an end on the 17th at True Blue. Team Paradise closes it out. Kind of fitting the captain closes it out. How does it feel out there, guys?
It was incredible.
Words can't describe what we were going through in that round.
It's an unreal experience.
So many different emotions going on.
It really is.
Chunky helped me so much from about hole 12 on, just to stay focused. He said, I'm going to beat you. Stay in this match. I'm going to beat you. And thanks, buddy.
Now you guys are going to go finish it off, and then we're going to have a little celebration where we'll get to hear from each one of you guys.
Sounds good.
Okay?
I'm not playing 18.
Here, 18 green, True Blue. Very last match on the course, captain's match. Team War Eagle. Just green hot off here to the right. And that's the Captain D-Deck. He's just pin high here in the little collection area as well. Warrior with an excellent chip, lands just in the fringe, rolls it down to about 6 feet.
Get a good one, Dino. Look at it.
Oh, make me proud.
Good job.
That's it. That's it.
Well played, dude. Fucking awesome round. Happy for you.
Good job, guys. Good job. Where's Chunky? Good job, buddy. Good job.
You smell.
New cologne.
War Eagle D-Deck. Last guy's done. What was the total? What was the windup of our match here?
Just finished what, two up. I was 3 up with 5 to play. D-Deck brought it back all square into 17, and I hit a good chip and another good chip, and I tell you, it's been a hell of a round of golf. It's been an unreal experience. It's been unlike anything I've ever done before. The highs and lows of this round alone with these 4 guys, these 3 guys, I guess. And but I tell you, it's been some golf. It's been unreal.
We had a lot of fun out there today, boys.
A lot of
It was a fun 18 holes.
I'll ask the 4 of you the same question I asked the last 2. Now that the Morgan Cup's over, can you summarize this experience in any way?
Words can't describe it.
No, it's...
I can't right now.
Man, we're the luckiest 32 dudes in the world. We really are. It's just... regular people don't get to do stuff like this, and here we are.
We're hacks.
Yeah,
we're hackers.
But not only that, but this experience brings out the best in everybody. I mean, there's personal best being shot today.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's unreal. I mean, it brings out the best in you. It brings out the best in everybody. It shows, you know, all walks of life here from all over the world, and bring it to two courses here in Caledonia and True Blue. good golf's played, and you know, it's bring people together and lifelong friendships. That's what it gives you.
Sounds good. You guys have been
Chunky,
awesome.
you haven't said
Awesome to
anything.
captain this with. To captain this with me throughout this. I mean, you guys.
Thank you.
I would not have had another 2 guys, 3 guys. You two, buddy. 3 guys. I mean,
2.5 minutes.
What a blast from the word go when it was announced that we're captains. It's been so good.
Yeah, it's been good. We've been talking practically every single day.
Oh, I know.
It's been unreal. Been talking to you for 2 years now. But that's it. We're done. We have a great champion, a great team for Team Paradise, and
let's take it upstairs.
And we're good. Let's go celebrate.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
You were the best. Come on.
You saw that?
Oh, I heard. Yeah, they pre-putted from 7 feet. I was just rushing myself. I was like, I just want to out of here. They're on the tee.
When you're not in the pressure.
Thank you, Chris, man. Proud of you, dude. I am so fucking.
We didn't get to play, but we will. That's the thing.
Yeah. Thank you. I'm not crying because I lost. I'm crying because this is it.
I want to thank all you guys. I'm crying a lot, so give me. 3 years ago, I was told I was crazy, and one person let me get through this, and that was you. She told me this could be done with the right people. And I want to call my wife up here to let me get through this for a couple minutes. I'm sorry for this, guys. I really am. It's hard for me because I'm not a real emotional person.
He's not. This is very awkward for me, I'll be honest.
You know, most people that aren't real close to me think I'm pretty cold because I don't let my guard down a lot. And this has been a tough year for us. Come on, Jimmy. There's 4 guys who deserve all the credit, and that's the 4 captains. And I want them to come up here and each say a little something, and maybe let me gain some composure so I don't sound like an animal getting harmed. Jake, Dean, Ryan, and Chunky.
I'm the wrong person to go there.
I'll finish something.
Josh says we deserve the credit. I highly disagree. No, thank you for that comment. Josh and Morgan do this. They give this experience to all of us here, and there's nothing else out there like this. Nothing can match this. You know, I know many people know this. I posted on the forum, but when Josh asked me to be a captain, I initially said, no, I don't know if I want to do it. But I had so much fun last year holding the camera and following these guys around. This weekend, I realize now that me thinking that, I don't know what I expected. I knew it was going to be awesome. It was going to be fun, but I didn't know it was going to be this. It's it's life-changing. It makes me look at the sport, the game, THP, all you guys in such a different light. I might be at a loss of words, that never happens, but it's unreal. You know, when we started out, you know, these three guys, we started, you know, emailing back and forth every day. Jake and Dean and I would email all throughout the day, and Chunky would reply a word or two at night. And, you know, we just talked about everything, but more than golf, we talked about life, we talked about each other. I really got to know these three guys. And then once the announcements and the teams were made, you know, we got our teams, found out what we were doing, and I got my team of 7 guys, Team Albatross back there. Got to know each and every one of them, talk about their games. The improvements that I've seen in their game over the last 7 months is unlike any other. And I said it on the green down there, but this weekend brings the best out of everybody. There was some fantastic golf played out there. It's just unreal. I'm so proud of my team right now. Obviously, Team Paradise won, but I wouldn't trade you guys for the world. I wouldn't trade those matches for anything. I thought y'all did a hell of a job. Thank y'all.
This is awesome. Thanks. I have a social phobia, so I'm sorry. 2 years ago, I got a PM. Josh asking what I thought about being a captain on one of his teams. And my response was, are you kidding me? I would be a terrible captain.
That's the truth. Those were his exact words.
He told me I was the captain anyway. It's been a long ride. Picked our teams. I couldn't be prouder of Team Hackers. Jared. Sorry, that was your fault. Not saying anybody out, but Jared, you're my favorite person of all time. I love you. Kelly, I don't know how to describe you, dude. You're crazy. I love you. I don't think anybody knows how much sacrifice that person has made for 2 straight years just to fly here. I think he deserves a round of applause. Bullfrog, this is what this is like. You missed it last year. You're a good dude. You're a good sport. You put up with a little bit, but I'm very proud of you and the way you handled yourself down here. You're an outstanding member of Team Hackers. I'm sorry, I can't do everybody, but I have to do one more person. Anthony, I've known you since 3rd grade. I wouldn't have picked anybody else. Thanks. Anybody. Go ahead, Dean.
Oh, I'm the only one crying harder than Josh, I think, so I don't know if I'm going to be up here long. It's been 3 years. 3 cups. Met a lot of friends. Played with Jarrett, 1T. Well, he is 1T. Paul, Larry Dolphin, Jake. We've been all together. Had great teams. Sundays just haven't seemed to go our way, but I said to Ryan driving up 18th, last year's hurt. This year I'm just happy. Yeah. I had so much fun. A great group of guys. I don't want to go through any of them because I don't want to leave them out. Chunky. Had some great teams. Been great captains last year with Ken and Josh. This year with Ryan and Jake. And just to see the event grow each year, and get volunteers that come in. You know, they spend their money to fly in to do what? To videotape us playing golf. Does that sound like fun to people? But they do it. And for all you volunteers, thank you. You've done that last year. I have to thank my wife. It's twice in a lifetime chance. This year it was 3 in a lifetime chances. But that's it. We're done. No more. So.
Again, volunteers, you guys were awesome, and the captains. I'm going to let the winning captain here talk in a second. Thank you guys. Like I said, 3 years ago I was told it couldn't be done, and my wife said it could. And a week ago I said it was done, and I swear to you, and there's a couple people in this room who've talked me out of that and tried to, and I've told them, you know, Mike and Ryan both know. I said it was over. Dean knows. My wife has agreed with me on numerous occasions. I kind of surprised her a couple days ago when I said it's not. She said it best the other night. It's not done. We can't stop it, but it will be changing. So the fraternity you're a part of is a special one because it's not going to be the same. We try to improve on everything we do, and I don't know if that's possible, but
Oh, it is. I know the plans, and I am so excited.
I can tell you guys that if we can pull off next year what we have in mind, there'll be even more crying by me, and a whole lot of happy people. But just thank you all. Thank you all. People keep asking me why I'm crying, and I don't even know.
But you said it best yourself. No, I know you said it.
Watching people that are close to me, like I said, I'm not a cold person like most people think. We've had a lot of issues this last year with letting our guard down and not having what we think should have happened happen, and things getting changed, and so you keep your guard up and you get jaded. And I'm not a real jaded person in life, but I'm not emotional either. She is. So watching the people that you consider your friends and your family and everything emotional about something you created is kind of, hey, let's get together this weekend, is something special. But I've taken up enough of your time. There's a big guy who can't hear, exactly, who deserves this more than just about anybody. So, go do your thing.
All right. First of all, the crying's my fault. I'm a crier. I'm a crier. I wear my emotions on my sleeve, as everybody kind of knows. And I don't know, when something means this much to me, it's really special. So I want to also say that, for the record, I've already got a better acceptance speech than Chunky. So, for real, I don't even know where to start. I'm going to start with the other captains because we've gone through this together they asked me to be a captain almost 11 months ago. And I left here thinking it was my last one last year too. It was just like, I can't do it. I love it, but it's time to hang up my golf clubs, if you will, my staff bag, if you will. But then when they... asked me to be a captain, I was like, a captain? No way. And this is going to be a hard part. We got to pick our teams. And, man, I picked 7 flipping rock stars. I did. I don't even know how I got those guys on my team. Am I the only one that got to choose guys? How did this work? Why is my team so stacked? But then I looked at the whole lineup. I'm like, man, we're going to have to play good. We're going to. Everybody was chiming in with all the work they put in, all the progress they were making. We talked about what we were worried about. We talked about things we're going to do good at. And I kind of threw out some ideas, and they were on board 100%. And I told you guys, didn't I? I told you we were going to win this thing. So,
Josh and Morgan for coming up with this crazy idea and letting me be a part of it. The best event I've ever been a part of in my whole life. And you know what? I want to bring my 7 guys up here with me. Come on, guys. You guys. These guys are rock stars, every single one of them. So thank you. You know what? I can't end this without talking about Team Hackers. What awesome champions you guys have been. Chunky, what a crazy captain. You know what? I'm gonna say one more little story, then I'm done. I promise. Hole 12, I started hearing some rumblings about some scores and stuff, and my mind started to wander. And I was, I don't know, a couple up on Chunky at the time. And he was hitting the shot kind of out of some pine straw, and it looked like I was probably going to win that hole. And I started to wander, and I started to tear up. And Chunky came over to me and said, "I'm still going to beat your ass. You better get your head back in this match right now." And Chunky, I don't know how I would have made it around this round without playing with you today. Thank you so much.
It's in his trunk. Or it's in the car.
They cheat
I
you
can
this?
go over
Did
there.
you not open champagne?
Yeah. Yeah. Shoot them that way.
Guys, shoot them the other way. Yeah, or out there.
Yeah, don't shake them before you shoot them, whatever you do.
Glad we got the good stuff.
Put the bottle down. Just so you know, Team Hackers shared their champagne. You guys are sharing some champagne, there's not very much to go around. Sorry. Oh yeah, I'm a crier and I'm also a drinker when I let my hair down.
Sure.
Hey, just one thing from all of us. First of all, thanks to the volunteers, thanks to the family, thanks to the parents, thanks to everybody coming out and watching. We've been lucky enough to be part of all of these things along with Dean and Jared. This is the best by far. I mean, we were talking about it yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
It took it to another level, for sure. Thanks to these guys. You guys were awesome teammates. Thanks to Josh and Morgan. You know, it's great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'll have everyone's attention. Somebody left their keys to a Nissan in one of the cars. That's my wife. That's my wife.
No, that's yours. I gave it to you.
I want to say something real quick.
I know that feeling.
Yeah.
You man, Freddie.
The hard
Do it, Fred.
Why are you so bright?
You know, I hope
That was pathetic.
I hope that this event shows everybody that golf can bring everybody together. We put our differences aside. We played golf, we played hard, we played for one goal. And that's what Hackers Paradise is all about. It's a community. It's a family. And I hope going forward that this family makes the forum stronger. It's an internet site to a lot of people. But not this group here. Let's drink.
Yeah.
Congrats, Team Paradise. been the symbol. This has been the symbol of the champion of this event. And my wife had said the other night to you guys, and I kind of said on camera, sort of, if I could get anything out, that the event is changing. So this is our gift to you.
No way.
Yeah, this is yours for ending the year the way it was supposed to be done.
All right, Jake. Wow. Thank you. Wow. Wow.
You gotta do better than Chunky, come on.
There is. I don't even know where, I don't know. This means so much to me. This event, it's changed my life. It's made me infinitely better at the game of golf, but it's also brought me so many friends and so many great experiences. And thank you. I mean it. I will cherish this for the rest of my life. Thank you.